Hi, I'm Damien Roy and welcome on my guitar lesson YouTube channel. Today we're going to work on a new theory lesson applied on the instrument and work on the harmonization of the minor harmonic scale. So we've previously seen the minor harmonic scale here. I'm going to give you a little example here of C minor harmonic. So it's a minor scale where you have a minor third, and there's going to be a step and a half between two other notes here. So A flat going to B. So that's going to be between degrees 6 and 7. And that's going to give that so characterized sound of the minor harmonic scale. So that's the first one here. You can practice it first just to get used to the sound here. You need to know the scale before harmonizing. Just to remind you, you can have a look in my theory playlist lessons. What is a harmonization is to create chords out of a scale. So we're piling up thirds out of a scale here. We've already seen for the major harmonization, and this time we're going to see for C minor harmonic right here. So first position, you can work this right out. Also write it on paper just to get used to the different tensions you're going to have right here. So let's also have a look on how to play C minor harmonic. Play it on string 5, so starting on root C. So same thing here. I like working on string 5 because that's kind of where we're going to build the chords. So minor harmonic is a kind of oriental scale, but all depends how we're going to use it. You have it in jazz, you have it in rock, you have it in metal, you have it in progressive rock, all kinds of different musical genres right here. So let's have a look at all the different chords you're going to have. The first chord we're going to obtain here, C minor major 7. And I see your face right there. You're thinking, ooh, that sounds weird. Because of piling up the thirds of the harmonization, we obtain a C minor chord with a major 7. It's pretty strange, but that's the sound. It's also the sound of the Invaders, remember, with the extraterrestrial David Vincent, old TV show a long time ago. And if you Google, you'll find out. So that kind of music was, that kind of a scale was used pretty much in TV shows and in a lot of music actually. Without knowing you're listening to minor harmonic, it's just that the composers are being very clever how not to shock people too much. There's other examples like My Funny Valentine where it's mainly based on minor harmonic harmonization. And recently I did a lesson on how to improvise on Creep by Radiohead. So that's the first degree here, C minor major 7. The second one is going to be a D minor 7 flat 5, or semi-diminish. That's okay, you already seen this type of chord as a 7th degree in a major harmonization. And in this case here, it's a 2nd degree. Third chord here we have, that's an interesting one. We have an E flat, sharp 5, major 7. So I hear you. I can hear what you're saying. Ooh, that sounds weird. That's because you're still classical romantics. You're not living in your time. So stay in the 19th century if you want. But that's fine. I like also whatever is sad and beautiful. But this could be really useful in your improvisation if you want to go a little bit deeper in, for example, modern blues. You're going to find chords like that with tensions. So it's going to give more possibilities after to improvise. The 4th degree after, we're going on the F minor 7. Okay? Nothing strange about that chord here, but you will see when we'll work on the modes of the minor harmonic, this one here is a really interesting one for improvising. Degree 5, and that's really interesting, is that in most of the scales, major and minor scales, you're going to see major, minor harmonic, minor melodic. The 5th degree is a 7 chord. So that offers a lot of possibility, for example, on a blues to improvise switching to different keys, or working what we call the modal interchange. So that's a G7 chord. Degree 6 after we have A flat major 7. And the last degree here we have B diminished. So now how to use it here. If you use different degrees that you have right here, you can work on the minor harmonic harmonization system. So if we want to do, for example, a 2-5-1 in C minor harmonic, so I'm going to take the 2nd degree, which is D minor 7 flat 5, and after I'm going on a G7, but I can put a little alteration there. Instead of playing just the 7 here, and go on the C minor major 7. Or just play. So that's going to give you a lot of possibilities of improvising. And I will take you back later to the blues, because there's so much to do over that there. Imagine the possibilities you have over that dominant chord. If you're playing, for example, the G7, you're playing regular blues, and you have that 7 chord 5th degree, you could also think the modes of minor harmonic over that. It could work. It could work. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Please subscribe to my guitar lesson channel. That's very important. And secondly, like it. It's very important for me for the progression of my YouTube channel. Have a good practice on this lesson.